What is up, everybody? It's David. Welcome back to another channel. If you clicked on this video, then you're here for a reason, and that reason is you want to improve your sniping ability. Specifically, this video is more about quickscoping. If you've seen my videos, then you already know I'm just pretty much waiting on the call for FaZe. You know, they should be calling me here any day now. But in all seriousness, man, I hope one day to be as good as the FaZe guys sniping and everything. But I like to think I'm decent. I wanted to go ahead and create this video to just share anything I could to help anybody else out there who's trying to get a little better. So, all right, one more thing before we get into the video. I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that I am also going to be doing a small giveaway when I hit the 100 subscribers mark. Now, I know that's not a lot of subscribers and everything, but I have a full-time job that, pays me pretty well. So I want to go ahead and kind of give back to the people that have. So the only thing you have to do, one, like this video and already be a subscriber. So the moment I hit 100, I'm going to pick 2 people from my subscribers, and I'm going to be gifting them with 2,000 COD points. So with that, you could buy the battle pass if you haven't already been doing that. Or you could hit the store and buy a few like blueprints or packs or operators, and just a small thank you for the people who have taken the time to subscribe to my videos. So all right, let's get into it. All right, real quick, we're gonna go ahead and go over what I use for sensitivity and everything like that on my settings. So dead zone, I use 0.05. I forget what the default was, but I've been using that. I think I lowered it from whatever the default was, and so if I barely touch my joystick, it starts to move. There's not much of a middle area where it doesn't move. Horizontal stick sensitivity, I use 14. Vertical, I use 13. The reason why I have it 1 down is because usually I'm not. Most of your tracking and everything when you're aiming at people is going to be left and right. There's of course there's up and down too, but for the most part, left and right more. So I try to limit up and down because I find when I have it up, I sometimes get off target. So 80th sensitivity. For low zoom, I just keep it at 1, and for high zoom, I keep it at 1.25. Now that's when you're trying to like flick shot somebody or anything like that, you got to have high sensitivity. You got to be quick to do it. Aim response curve type, I use dynamic. Now I've used standard and linear, and I don't really see too much of a difference in them, but one day I left it on dynamic, and I never went back and changed it, and I forgot about it, and so now it's been on there forever. So now I just don't want to change it because I don't want it to mess me up. I always play with the vibration off. Aim assist standard, so kind of the same thing with this. I think I might have tried the other ones a little bit, but I put it on standard and left it there. All right, so what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and hop into a little game. What you need to do, want to get good at this, is one, it's practice. What you need to do, private match. So this is how I will warm up. If I'm about to like start running some S&D with the boys or something, this is how I'll do it. I go here, put it on shipment. It's going to enforce like the muscle mechanics and muscle memory to quickscope people pretty much, because you don't have a choice. You can't sit there hard scope on shipment. So put it on shipment. Now we're going to go with set up some bots. Now to start off, I suggest you go recruit with you could do 1, maybe 2 bots, but just right now we're just gonna throw on 3 bots on recruit. I always put that down so it'll start quickly, but 75, you can put it to however many you want. I suggest no less than 50 though. The point is to be on there and put in the time to practice. So let's go ahead and start the match. So we're in shipment. We got 3 bots we're playing against. So what you're going to want to do, I'm just running for him from a second so I can talk, but I need to practice. Now see this little white dot in the middle of the screen, the crosshair? Now that white dot is your best friend when you're trying to quickscope, because when you aim in, that's where it's going to be. So if I'm trying to hit this dumpster and I'm all the way over here, then I got to do that instead of just putting it there and then aiming it. So put it there and then aim in. The closer you are to your target when you first need to ADS, the better. And so what you're gonna do, and also is gonna help you with your movement. What you're trying to do in this is enforce the muscle memory, the muscle mechanics to just be able to do this in game on real people. And also, one thing to know is as you go up, as you go through the match, the bots will start to get a little harder and harder. So I suggest you do 3 on recruit, 3 on regular, and then if you can, do 3 on hardened. Shouldn't be hard. So remember, that little white dot, you line it up, aim in, and you're right there. So you're just gonna keep trying to repeat that process until you don't even have to think about it when you're playing. Another thing you're gonna work on is flick shotting. So it's part of quick scoping too. You just get the dot as close to the person as you can. You're not always gonna get it right on them. And so since you're not gonna get it right on them, whether you're to the left or to the right of them, what you do is aim hard, flick the thumbstick hard left or right. What are you doing? Flick it hard left or right, and then make your shot. But you won't be able to do it with a low sensitivity. There you go. See? To the right. To the left. Flick, shot. To the right of the person. Flick left and shoot. Flick right, shoot. Flick left and shoot. And the more you do it, the faster you'll get at it. And the timing of when they pull the flick and pull the trigger will just come to you naturally. So you're just gonna keep doing it. All right, so the same thing. We're just hopping into another match now. Only thing we did, we have 3 bots, but we increased their difficulty to regular. So it's a pretty good jump from recruit to regular, and then from regular to hardened. But that's the point. If you can't beat the bots on regular, how are you gonna beat real players? So that's all it is. So the whole point of this again is just reinforcing muscle mechanics. And as you're doing this, also while you're in shipment and working on sniping these bots, another thing you can do is also go ahead and play with your sensitivity. Try to figure out some numbers that work for you. Everybody's a little different. So for me, since I use the control freak on my scuff, playing is going to be a little bit different for me than somebody else. But you can definitely get good at quick scoping and aiming without the extra. It just helps. And so if you don't already play with the scuff, I do recommend buying some control freaks. They're not too expensive. I think they're like $15, but the added leverage really does help with aiming. Doing, bro? Really focusing on that white dot. And at first you have to consciously think about that white dot and putting it where you need it. Pre-aim that white dot around corners right there. And you keep doing that until the point where you don't really need to think about it anymore. You just that's just how you're going to play naturally. So you just going back and forth. You can aim it. Boom. Practice. And the muscle mechanics, the memory, it'll start to get better and better. And then when you go into pub matches, one day you're gonna surprise yourself. You're gonna jump in there and you're gonna start, wrecking on some real people instead of some bots, and you're gonna be like, man, dude, feeling good. And it's all gonna be worth it.